your drink. Those who are sitting at the back, can you please come one step or two steps forward? That's right. You all are still obedient. Good, great. Wow, that's the spirit. That's nice. The sweetness of a reunion is the joy of heaven. Good morning and a warm welcome to everyone. Thank you. It has been an amazing moment to see you all today back in the school where you spent your precious and beautiful childhood days studying, playing, laughing, crying, pushing, pulling, cheating, copying, lying, complaining, right? All smiles there. Wow. Yes, Father. But today, I want to tell you all something. Students, believe me, we truly enjoyed those moments, and you have made us relive the child in us. Respected dignitaries and my dear students, this is the inaugural meet of our Old Students Association in the history of our school. A founder can carry an institution only. Thank you, friends. I now request the dignitaries, along with the headmistress and the correspondent, to light the lamp to start the day's program significantly. For the rector, Dr. Christopher D'Souza, Bradley Norona, Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Om Shanti 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 Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It's a great pleasure to have you all today to celebrate and participate in this very special moment of the inaugural program. Well, my first and foremost duty is to call upon Teacher Anita Pais to welcome the gathering.
Good morning and a warm welcome to Reverend Father Melvin Pinto, SJ, our Rector, Reverend Father John D'Souza, SJ, our Correspondent, Mrs. Josita Norona, Headmistress, our esteemed alumni and honored guests. I would also like to welcome all the Reverend Fathers present here and our retired teachers. A warm welcome to the SACA President and Secretary. A warm welcome to all the students who are watching this program live. It's an honor to welcome you back to our alma mater. Your presence today fills these halls with nostalgia and the echoes of shared memories. As we gather to celebrate the past, let us also look forward to the future, united by the bonds forged within these walls. Here's to the enduring spirit of our school and the lasting connections that make us proud to say, once a part of this family, always a part of this family, welcome back. Today marks a momentous occasion as we gather to inaugurate the Old Students Association of St. Aloysius College Higher Primary School. This institution has been crucible of shared experiences, lifelong friendships, and the foundation of our diverse journeys. As we embark on this new chapter, let us celebrate the bonds that tie us together, forged in the classrooms, strengthened on the fields of play, and enriched by the collective wisdom of our dear teachers. The Old Students Association is not just an organization, it's a testament to the enduring spirit of this institution and the remarkable individuals it has nurtured. May this association serve as a bridge between the past and the future, fostering connections, mentorship, and a shared commitment to contribute positively to our alma mater and society at large. Let us, as proud alumni, continue to inspire, support, and uplift one another. To the Old Students Association, may it be a beacon of unity, a source of pride, and a reservoir of cherished memories for generations to come. Thank you, and let the journey begin.
Thank you, Anita teacher. Dance is the loveliest of all the arts because it gives us the slightest excuse to feel and completely be ourselves. I now invite my colleagues to the stage. Enjoy this vibrant performance that is a blend of grace and energy.
चारू मेर हुई मिलाट ते आया मारा पावड़ा के स्वागत करावे फुलवारी रे साजे गाजे बाजे गूंजे सपनोरी रे किलकारी रे वन उपवन अभिनंदन करता छाई घटा फनियारी रे शक्कर भांको झांकी झांको हुई जश्न की ये तैयारी रे मन हर जाओ धन बरसाओ धन सुखवारो जी रे
आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे दिन आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो बनने वायो नयो नयो सो रंग ले आयो शुभ दिन आयो बनने वायो नयो नयो सो रंग ले आयो होठों पे मुस्कान गुलाबी लायो रे होठों पे मुस्कान गुलाबी लायो रे आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे
How was the welcome? I'm so happy. In the classroom, you all were talking so much. And now today, you all seem to be so quiet. Why? Pardon me? Lovely. Okay. I request our HM, Mrs. Josita Norona, along with the correspondent, Reverend Father John D'Souza, SJ, to escort the dignitaries to the dais. I request Father Rector, Dr. Christopher D'Souza, Bradley Norona, Neil Rodriguez, and Madhukar SM to come on to the dais. Please. Madhukar, you can meet your friends later. Claps, go, until they take the seats. That's nice. As I mentioned, this is a historical event, a unique meet in our school. The thought about this, the growth, and the enthusiasm of the passed out students, their wholehearted support in this regard is immeasurable. I request our HM, Mrs. Josita Norona, to highlight on this and introduce the office bearers of the newly formed Old Students Association to the gathering.
Very good morning to each one of you. Through challenge and demand, we'll rise and take a stand. Alma mater, our foundation strong, will remember where we belong. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, students and teachers. The journey of this association started with tiny steps when the Jesuit management assigned this task of forming the association to Ms. Celestine Vaz. On behalf of the management, I acknowledge her efforts in this endeavor. Having met the students of various batches several times, during the last meeting with 35 student attendees, the office bearers and the committee was joyfully formed. The fruit of all this is your presence in large number today. It's my privilege to announce the office bearers of the association, which is going to mark the milestone in the history of St. Aloysius College Higher Primary School. The patron of the association, Rector, St. Aloysius College Institutions, Reverend Father Melvin Pinto, SJ. A big round of applause to him. I request Dr. Christopher D'Souza to honor Father Rector with a badge and offer him a sapling. Co-patron, the correspondent, St. Aloysius College High Primary School, Reverend Father John D'Souza, SJ. May I request Dr. Christopher to do the honors? Thank you, Dr. Christopher. The President, Dr. Christopher D'Souza, I request Reverend Father Melvin Pinto, SJ, to do the honors. The Vice President, Bradley Norona, for the Rector, will do the honors. Thank you, Father. The Secretary, Mr. Neil Rodriguez, I request for the John D'Souza SJ to do the honors. The Treasurer, Mr. Madhukar SM, for the John D'Souza, requesting you to do the honors. Thank you, Father. And the Director, Mrs. Josita Norona, St. Aloysius College Higher Primary School, Headmistress. We have the Executive Committee members from various batches. I request for the Clifford Sequeira SJ, our former correspondent, to offer a flower to these executive members who are present here. Kevin Matis, Daniel Tauro, Neil Raskina, Nilisha D'Souza, Aditya Prabhu, Selvin Mascarenas, Kristen D'Souza, and Calvin D'Souza. The ones are present here, kindly come forward. Aditya Prabhu, Selvin Mascarenas, Kristen D'Souza, and Calvin D'Souza are not here today. I'm sure you're watching this program live. We wish you all the very best. Thank you, Father Clifford. Many congratulations to each one of you, the office bearers. The strength of the team is each member, and the strength of each member is the team. What matters at the end is the journey we go through. With strong pillars at hand, this association definitely will go to greater heights with the blessings of our patron, St. Aloysius Gonzaga. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for carrying out the task so meticulously. I request our Rector, Reverend Father Melvin Pinto SJ, to present the badge to the Director of the Association, Headmistress Mrs. Josita Ivira Norona. Just no, Father Rector. Don't take the mobiles in your hand because I don't hear the claps. That's lovely. Now you all are my students. Wow, that's great. Oath taking ceremony. It's a beautiful and a meaningful item in any program. As a mark of acceptance, I request all the office bearers to give your consent through signing officially, and it is as good as oath taking by the newly elected office bearers. The patron, Rector Reverend Father Melvin Pinto, SJ. The co-patron, the correspondent, Reverend Father John D'Souza, SJ. The director, the headmistress, Josita Ivira Norona. And the first president, Dr. Christopher D'Souza. The vice president, Bradley Norona. You can sit and sign, Bradley, no problem, yeah. Otherwise, I may not like your handwriting, who knows, yes. The secretary, Neil Rodriguez. And the treasurer, Madhukar SM. I'm very particular about your handwriting, isn't it? I was. What do you say? Yes. That's great. Congratulations to all the office bearers. And a big thank you for all your support in the past few months. Good luck. God bless. Christopher, how do you feel? Nervous? Because it's Celestine teacher here? No. You can be nervous with Celestine teacher? Pardon? Slightly? Still? Wonderful. Dear friends, the first president of the association, Dr. Christopher D'Souza, is a very energetic, composed, innovative, enthusiastic, a good organizer, and above all, a humble person. Dear Christopher, you and I started this journey together on June 21st, 2023. From then on, you have supported me to a great extent by giving your valuable suggestions, views, and opinions. Thank you for all that. Over to you, Christopher, to pour out your feelings. Be strong. You want me to stand beside you? No, okay.
Good morning, one and all. Dignitaries on the days and off the days, beloved teachers, and my dear fellow Aloysians. It is my privilege and honor to be standing here once again at my alma mater amidst all of you to speak a few words. A few months ago, I received a call from our beloved teacher expressing her thoughts and desire to connect with her students. Over the years, we all drifted into our own worlds, our lives got busy with daily routines, our families, and our careers. That call was nostalgic. It evoked a lot of memories of our school days, the days which molded us to be who we are today. I do not think that any of us began this year thinking that we would have been sitting amidst our friends in our school once again, and yet we are ending this year reliving our school days, all thanks to Reverend Father Rector, the correspondent, the headmistress, the convener, and most importantly, you, my fellow Aloysians, as without you, this day would not have been a reality. On June 21st this year, coincidentally the feast of Saint Aloysius Gonzaga, 8 of us from my batch met Celestine teacher in the school premises and shared quality time with each other. The meeting led to a series of get-togethers over the months to follow, and here we are today witnessing the inaugural of the Old Students Association of St. Aloysius College, Higher Primary School. Let the good times roll once again. When we entered the school this year, all of us were happy to see the way in which the school has developed. We remembered the days spent in school. The most remembered memory by far was the encouragement given by our teachers to excel. Mind you, the encouragement did come in different forms too. I'm sure some of us remember it more than the others. However, everyone was proud to say that we were molded to shine in our respective fields by our teachers, true to the motto of our institution, Lucet et ardet, meaning shine to enkindle. St. Aloysius College, Higher Primary School, as we know it now, in our days, it used to be primary, middle school, and high school, has been the foundation for our all-round development, wherein we have been fortunate to have received holistic education. Right from late Janet teacher in first standard to Grace teacher, who was my class teacher in grade 7, we have been looked after by all our teachers day in and day out, the result of which we have our proud students as leaders in all walks of life today. I must acknowledge the presence of perhaps the senior-most teacher who taught us, Rego teacher, as we affectionately know her. A big round of applause for Rego teacher for making it today. This association has helped us connect with our institution and our teachers. I'm sure all of us will cherish this moment in the years to come. Many of you may be wondering as to why we should be part of this Old Students Association. As mentioned, along with the invitation to today's program, our vision is to reconnect and build our fraternity by creating a supportive network for former students, fostering strong ties with teachers and friends, to collaborate with our alma mater by contributing to mentor programs, career guidance, and extracurricular support, to serve through impactful community service through initiatives that address societal needs, to showcase achievements of our alumni. I'm cent% sure that we will find an Aloysian in every nook and corner of this planet, excelling in their own way. Most of the credit for the same goes to the management and the teachers of our school. To enhance the reputation and legacy of our school and bring glory to our alma mater in our endeavors. Today, as we take the first step in this direction, let us pledge to stand united as proud Aloysians, be torchbearers of this great institution, leading the way for generations to follow, to build an amazing society around us, whichever part of the world we may be in. Thank you, and looking forward to your support for the same.
Thank you, Christopher. You are a good speaker too. Good. It's a great pleasure to have Father Rector as the chief guest today. In spite of his busy schedule, he already agreed to be here with us. We are honored to have you here, Father. A humble request to address the gathering.
Good morning to you all. Dear Father John, the correspondent and co-patron of the Old Students Association, Mrs. Josita, the director for this association, the office bearers, Dr. Christopher, Bradley, Neil, and Madhukar, the members of the SACA, that is St. Aloysius College Alumni Association. The president is here, Mr. Anil Kundar, and the secretary is somewhere around, I can't see him now, Anil Kumar Maruti, was here a little while ago. And my dear students who have registered as students of the Old Students Association of St. Aloysius College Primary School. There was a time when I'm here as rector, but then I'm also an alumnus of this very school. So I don't know whether I should talk as an alumnus or as a rector. First and foremost, I'm an alumnus. Most of my teachers, I belong to an older generation now. I'm going to be 60 this month. And so my teachers, most of them have died. A few are at home and not able to move around too much. But I'm glad that one of our senior teachers, Mrs. Rego, is here. Although she didn't teach me, she entered the school a little after I left, probably. And I've seen her sons who are also students in our school. I'm glad that you've come, Ms. Rego, and I acknowledge your presence. It's a joy to meet once again as former students. Time was when St. Aloysius College School was, this school was known as St. Aloysius College Primary School. People may be wondering why. If they ask them, "Yelli school ge hogta iddi, college ge hogta idini." College ge, today it will be a funny thing, it sounds. But those days, this was understood as the college. And the college and the school that was connected to this college. And so it was always known as St. Aloysius College Primary School. Somewhere down the line, they dropped that word college in the high school name. During my time, it was still there. St. Aloysius College High School. So it was, St. Aloysius College was something like the brand name. And so when it was Old Boys Association, those days, it was called OBA, Old Boys, and they were only boys. I'm happy that there are two girls here, and I'm so proud. They studied here and they've come back as alumni and they want to be part of the association, a proud moment. But then it was an Old Boys Association. Then when it changed over the years, it became St. Aloysius College, because college meaning the entire institution, College Alumni Association. But somehow we found many students at the level of PUC, they would leave the college and they would go for the professional studies. There were some who had to leave after staying here for 7, 8, 10 years and never have a chance to come back. And they couldn't associate themselves with the so-called St. Aloysius College Alumni Association. They thought it was only meant for the college. When I came here as rector, when I found that, many students just find their way away and they don't feel, that affinity towards the college association, I said, why don't we bring back students to form an association, because there is some affinity that you feel for the school or the primary school. Unfortunately, I don't feel it very much for the primary school, not because of anything, but then my primary school used to be where the ITI is, no? That just when you go up the Court Road, that ITI premises that was my school. But when I go to the high school, I go and sit on those desks and benches when nobody watches me, of course, on a holiday, and if the classroom is open, I sit there. I just quietly sit there. My companions, a couple of them are here, my schoolmates, and I know what it means to me. Just sit in the classroom and recall those days where I spent. For that, of course, an alumni association helps me come again and again to the school to again reignite those thoughts and those feelings and the values that I lived for. I know that so many things have gone by, so many years have gone by, but still I feel that you want to come back. It seems turtles, if you know, they come back to the same place where they were born. They are born on the shores, and then they go into the sea. Once when I was in Oman, I visited this turtle shore, and that's what the guide told me, that they come for many purposes. Especially when they die, they come towards the same shore where they were born. I suppose something like that is in our hearts. We come back to the place and we feel that affinity. And that is why you are here. I only remember I carried stones to put up this building. We were there in that school and there was one Father, Herbert Norona, who had asked us to carry the bricks and the stones. Those days we were also helping out. Small little task that we were doing. Each one of us could barely carry that brick, but we used to come and laid the bricks for this institution. I've got a joy of seeing this today in such a shape, and I feel it's something of what I did is also here. That's all about an old students association. But you should know that an old students association is a part of a larger body. We have the SACA. I have a dream of one day having the SACA, that is St. Aloysius College Alumni Association, as Federation of St. Aloysius College Alumni Associations. And that would be something as a federation, something that the parent body and other associations. We have started some move in the PUC as well. We have starting a similar thing in the ITI. It's already begun, where Father John is also the manager there. We have started something in the B.Ed college. The Gonzaga school is new, the CBSE school. They have also formed, although they are very, very young, only a few students have passed out. We have started it already to have that. And so there will be many other. Evening college had an association. Unfortunately, evening college is closing down for many reasons, which I don't want to enumerate now. Nothing to do with it's just about the feasibility. We are not allowed to have it within the college premises. And so there are many reasons we are closing it down. That apart, these associations would be so much a part of the main body of SACA. I thank Mr. Sunil Kundar, who has graciously come to attend this program to see how we carry this forward. Not only that, we should know that the SACA, is a part of the Alumni Associations of India. We have got what they call JAI, that is J standing Jesuit Alumni Associations of India. So JAI is a larger body which there are representatives from SACA who are represented in JAI. Those are all Jesuit colleges that we roughly about 30 Jesuit colleges that we have in India, and we are also represented there. Then there is, beyond that, at the international level, we have got the WUJA, that is World Union of Jesuit Alumni. Once in 4 years, there is an international congress where the alumni of Jesuit institutions, be it schools, be it colleges, be it senior secondaries or wherever they are from, these alumni gather once in 4 years in different places all over the world. And there are alumni who travel all those places to represent their association. So it is we are part of a large body. So some have a question, why an association here? You don't have a question, that's why you've come. There are some might be having an idea, why is this association? It is just to, once again, to reconnect with your institution. Heart has no reasons which, heart cannot give reasons because only that reason has. And therefore, we don't go by what logic we follow. It's just the heart that follows. What do we do as an association? It is up to the association. There are certain objectives which we have laid down. Probably they will be mentioned soon. And when we have those objectives in mind, what should we do to further those objectives? It is up to you. It is, you leave your heart to decide what to do. Somebody will come with some innovative idea of doing something, of mentorship for the students perhaps, or getting involved in the school, getting involved with the teachers and helping them, to run the school, giving new ideas, fresh ideas. That's what we want. Time was when the teachers were far at a distance. Even Rego teacher, I asked her, did you all dance like those teachers danced here? No, for the welcome song or the welcome song. She said, no, we never did this. But now the teachers even come forward and dance. They showcase their talents and the children look at them and then they feel good. So therefore, it is something like the gap between the students and the teachers is closing in. And they become so much those who are accompanying the students. It is not just teaching from above, but accompanying the students, and that, leaves an impression on your hearts. I suppose if you have got great regard for your teachers who are here, the senior most, I don't know who, Josita herself, she's not the senior most, but then there is Anita teacher and Prakash sir and Leah sir who has come. And so if you have got something with them, it's because they reduce that gap between themselves and y'all. And therefore, there is something that you feel. Let it go on. This association will find its way. And I'm sure you'll do something special from your side. Need not be something grand. You're just taking your baby steps as an association which has started today. At least from my side, since it is a rector who is an alumnus, I would love to help you all wherever you require that guidance, some little hand-holding. I'm there because of my experience of having seen this institution as at the same time other institutions and where they have their old students associations. I wish you all the best. I wish the office bearers, thank you for taking up this responsibility. Initially they'll say, what are we to do? But no, you have taken up shouldered that responsibility. It's not going to be very heavy. We are all with you and you will like it. The joy of having you as the first set of office bearers of this association. May God bless you and may God bless the executive committee members also. Some of them are also my students. I happen to be the headmaster in the high school. That was another thing. I came to the high school as headmaster and my teachers were still there teaching in the school. It was confusion for me. Sarvajnachar, Mr. G.K. Bhatt, senior, they were all, as soon as they came to my office, I stood up because I didn't know what to do. Then they said, illa illa, Father Kutkolli Nivo. I had to be at peace. So these are things, funny moments, but what to do? When you are an alumnus, you feel so much connected. I wish you all the best. My students who are here, many of them whom I saw and met, I'm happy to see you all here, in fact. God bless you all. Good wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for your valuable message. Father, I want to tell you something. These boys made us dance the whole day in the classroom, and we used to feel tired, exhausted in the evening. That's how we couldn't come to the stage to perform. Am I right? Say it. Louder. That's the spirit. Okay. Dear friends,
I forgot to mention that, when I thought of having this association here, the person that came to my mind immediately was Celestine teacher. I had so many students coming and telling me about Celestine teacher and all that she was to them. I said there couldn't be a better person to, get it started, kickstart the thing. And I thank her for all the efforts that she has put in. And I publicly apologize for having missed out your name among the senior teachers. But to compliment you, you hardly look like a senior teacher.
it's nice that you forgot my name because this was a special mention. What do you say? Yes, you will never ever forget this. Okay. Dear students, I came across Madhukar SM. He looks like a Hollywood star now. Yeah, just a month ago. But the ideas and the suggestions he gave to form this association are marvelous. I request Madhukar to speak on the objectives that the committee has framed for the association. Over to you.
Distinguished guests, esteemed members of the faculty fraternity, and my dear fellow alumni friends. Good morning, one and all. As I stand before you today, I'm taken back memory lane to an activity that we were all part of, which was the assembly sessions. And these assembly sessions, to my knowledge, happened once a week. We were all, where the entire school was studying, that was studying in the school. All the students were present in the ground downstairs, which is where we've parked our respective vehicles now. And we've had our headmasters, principals, addresses, and come out with various different agendas for the week, for the month, maybe, or maybe even for the year. Amongst all of that, I remember two important quotations that I've carried with me as learning lessons for life by one of our former headmasters, Reverend Father Esdo Pinto. One of them was that you should aim for the sky. You will at least reach the treetop. The second one, a problem well defined is half solved. And I must say that I have taken these two quotations, carried them along in my learnings, and tried and implemented these two quotations in my life to the extent possible. Having said this, spent about 20 years close to in my corporate journey, I have realized the importance of these two quotations. And with that, I have to say that I found it extremely imperative that we, while forming this association, have to look at a concrete set of objectives. That will be our roadmap going forward. And basis that, when the few of us met, discussed this with Celestine teacher, with Josita teacher, we said we will come down with a broad set of objectives which will be fine-tuned and will be our guiding light forward. So I would like to take this opportunity to read out these objectives for the benefit of all of us. The first one is to reconnect and build our fraternity. We seek to create a supportive network of former students, fostering strong ties with teachers and friends. The second one is to collaborate with our alma mater. We aspire to contribute to mentoring programs, career guidance, and other extracurricular activities. Serve through impactful community service, through initiatives that address social and societal needs. Fourth, showcase achievements of our alumni and help connect with them. The fifth and the last one is to enhance the reputation and legacy of St. Aloysius Higher Primary School and bring glory back to our institution. I feel if all of us can connect with these objectives and contribute in our own little way in achieving these objectives, we are not far from being recognized as one of the premier alumni association. I'm sure the school has a very, very rich legacy. I believe that with these objectives in mind, if we implement these over the next few years, I'm sure the alumni association will also go ahead and be one that everybody of us will be proud of. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Madhukar. I want to know the oldest alumnus present here today. The oldest. This I don't want. Among Kevin? Okay, Kevin? Kevin, stand. Kevin Martis. And you, okay, Kiran, no? Mr. Kiran, please stand. What's his name? Saka president. When did you join? Not PU, I'm talking about the primary. No, okay, you are out. 68 you joined, is it? You tell me which year you passed out the high school. 78. No, 78 minus 10 I will do. So 68, correct. What about you? 72. 75. Your good name? So Titus Fernandez is the oldest alumnus present here. Wow. Huh? Okay, I want the oldest one. Okay. So, I won't ask the youngest because I see many there. So the oldest, lovely. Dear friends, I had two strong pillars of support from day one to form this association. Dr. Christopher D'Souza and Neil Rodriguez. Neil Rodriguez is my boy. Sorry to say, don't feel jealous. I said, my boy, if you want to know more about this, you meet me after the program, okay? I said, my boy. Always with a grateful heart. Neil, I appreciate and thank you for your assuring words always in the past few months. I quote, anything for you, teacher. Don't worry, teacher. Don't take tension, teacher. We will do it, teacher. As our teacher, you only order your students and everything will be done. Thank you, Neil. A down-to-earth person I have ever seen. Great is your respect towards your teachers. I would like to invite the Secretary, Neil Rodriguez, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, the primary task of the person who comes last, in the case of today, my vote of thanks, will be to close as soon as you can and avoid many people looking at their watches. So with that, I promise to be very brief, but without doing injustice to everybody who has really helped do what they did today and gather this large gathering and this great initiative. So to begin with, I'd like to thank Reverend Father Melvin Pinto, the Rector, not just for laying bricks in this institution, but for laying the bricks of this new initiative, for his offer of mentorship and guidance. I think that was phenomenal, so thank you, Father, for that. To Father John D'Souza, the correspondent, and also past correspondents who have been helping to get here and to continue the momentum of what we are seeing today. I'd like to thank you as well, Father. The person instrumental behind gathering the whole event, not just the event for today, but this alumni and motivating us to get here, the headmistress of the St. Aloysius Higher Primary School, who was very, very close to us, helping manage this whole show and very much responsible for putting together the event that we are today. So thank you, Ms. Josita Norona, teacher. And while we are at it, we all know who is the most energetic, enthusiastic in every room, including this large hall, and who took it upon herself to get this great initiative started. And I don't even need to know, don't even need to mention the name, but Celestine teacher, I think we owe a great deal to her. She's standing behind the stage, but I request her to please come outside and say hi to us. A big round of applause for Celestine teacher. Thank you. She still calls us boys. She said, my boy, that's a different issue, but she still calls us boys. She makes us feel young. That she doesn't know is the reason why many of us again and again want to feel young, and we come and meet her and speak to her every time. She still claps her hand twice and says, listen, boys. And every time she says that, we feel good. So that's something amazing about teacher. I would like to also, one thing, Father stole some words from my mouth about Celestine teacher. Don't go by looks. She keeps reminding, I mean, we have to remind ourselves she was our teacher, but it's starting to look the other way around now. and Father just reminded me of that. So that's something. But then, we also have here the people who helped shape our lives, ourselves, and our future. I think as alumni, some of them even put together a performance for us. We were not used to having our teachers dance to our tunes, as much as Celestine teacher would like us to believe that she danced the whole day to our tunes, but that I'm afraid is a debatable statement. But that said, the past and present faculty, and more importantly, the teaching, non-teaching staff included, I think as alumni, let us just stand up in our seats and give them a round of applause, please. I request all of us. They deserve this for having shaped us, shaped our whole lives, and as I said, our future. Thank you. Please be seated. That brings me to, very quickly, the student body. We thank their efforts towards this event. The media the folks who are here to cover, as well as the social media live coverage. So we would like to thank them as well, the photographer, the videographer, for their efforts to cover today. And this brings me to the biggest group, the community of our alumni, our fraternity as we call it. All of you, each and every one of you who are sitting here, all of us. I know every one of us, thanks to our teachers, are now definitely in a place of respect in society. We have a standing that we are happy to carry on. And I would say, as part of that, we are here to further the objectives of our institution that we have the extreme respect for. And nothing short of, a very big thank you to each one of you who have made time to be here despite other commitments and engagements that you would have had. I think we owe it to you for having, not just for this event today, but for being here both in person as well as people who are joining us on the live streaming on social media. We would like to thank them as well, people who could not make it to Mangalore today, but their hearts and their presence with us. So on that note, I would like to thank each and every one of the people attending here. And this includes the Executive Council, my fellow Executive Member Council, who has put great amounts of effort. Many of them could make it here today, but not just being here in person, a few of them on WhatsApp, in person, making calls. They have reached out to many alumni, both in and outside the country. And that's what we see the start of today. I'm sure what will be a great journey. I would like to thank Mr. Sunil Kundar and Mr. Anil, who have come here from the SACA Alumni Association, and jointly, as Father Melvin very well put it, as jointly we will have combined objectives, to take our institution to great heights. And lastly, the people who were with me in the last few days, getting this event together and laying the foundation for the establishment of this initiative. Dr. Christopher, really thanks to you. I know you are not based in Mangalore, but he is still making his presence here to help us with this association, taking leadership from the front. His son is not well today, but he has still been making time over the past week for us. Yes, please give him a round of applause. Thank you, Bradley, Vice President of this association. He also has a very busy schedule. He has flown in here from Bangalore just this morning to make it to this event on time and has been helping us reach out to all of you. Thank you, Bradley. The backbone of our association, Madhukar, he is the treasurer, but really he has been the support. Thank you, Madhukar, for being, very, very strong. He shines in promptness. I've always told him his startup world that he's there is very busy, but people make time, and he's a great example of that. People make time for what is important, and he has done just that for us in the last few days. So with that, a few minutes longer than I promised, but thank you very much. So I would like to close now with a thanks to every one of you. And as we start this great journey, I not only request, I would love to have, I also pledge my own support to this beautiful initiative. And with that, I think we can close our vote of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Neil. On my own behalf, I want to thank Father Rector, for the correspondent, the headmistress, and the executive committee for being there with me in the past few months continuously and for supporting me. Secondly, I want to thank all my colleagues for putting up such a beautiful and a wonderful show today. I want to thank Father Clifford Sequeira, our former correspondent. Students I'm a good speaker. As you all know, I talk a lot in the classroom. But if at all I do some MCs, he has given me ample opportunities during his time in those 7 years. He believed in me that, Celestine, you can do it. Come on, do it. Thank you, Father. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Secondly, your claps are so... it's a good exercise. You all do not know. It's the best exercise for your heart. So, thank you, children. Now you all are my students. Yes. The second question. From which batch the highest number of students have come today? I'll give you 2 minutes. You can go around. Which batch, Leona? 2008. Deadline. Yes, the passed out 2008. How many of you come on stand? How many of you come on stand? Yes, come on stand. Those who passed out in 2008. Joined in 2000. Okay, that's correct. Father, yes. 6 of you. Anybody? Anyone? Yes, over there? Neil, how many are there from your batch? Neil's batch, Neil's Raskina. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Neil, which year did you join? 96. How many of you? 3, 6, 9. Once, yes. 9. Excellent. Any more to beat these 9? Lovely. Very good. Anybody single from your batch? Only one. Just one. Daniel Tauro? Yes? Why didn't you all bring the others? I'm surprised. Why did you all come all alone? Yeah. This is a surprise. I'm surprised. Anyway, stand. I want to give a big round of applause. Come on. Lovely. Next time, see that you bring another 10 with you, please. Thank you. Students, do you all remember your school anthem? Do you all remember? Which one? Bhuvanaba. For 10 years you all sang, am I right? Right? Teachers won't sing today. You are going to take the lead and you are going to sing. Right? Yes? Come on, stand. All please rise for the school anthem. School, attention. School anthem, begin. Bhuvanavas Karunanidhi Devane Balarakayo Bhuvanavasala Huva Karunanidhi Devane Balarakayo Varaguna Satya Viradayada Jyoti Duritava Malinava Kanada Priti ಮೆರೆಸುವ ರೀತಿ ಸಲಹುವ ಖ್ಯಾತಿ ಮೆರೆಸುವ ರೀತಿ ಸಲಹುವ ಖ್ಯಾತಿ ಮೆರೆದಿದೆ ನಿನ್ನೊಳು ದೇವಾ ಭುವನವ ಸಲಹುವ ಕರುಣನಿಧಿ ದೇವನೇ ಬಾಲರ ಕಾಯೋ ವೈರಿಯ ಬಳಿಯೇ ಪ್ರೇಮಾಂತೋರಿ ಸೈರನೆ ನೋವಲಿ ನೀ ಬೀರಿ ಕಿರುನಗು ಎಡರಲಿ ಬೀರುವ ಶಾಂತಿ ಬೀರಲಿ ಹೃದಯದಿ ಬೇಡುವೆವು ಬೀರಲಿ ಹೃದಯದಿ ಬೇಡುವೆವು ಬೆಳಗಿಸು ನಮ್ಮಿ ಶಾಲೆಯ Saint Aloysius ಶಾಲೆಯ ಬೆಳಗಿಸು ನಮ್ಮಿ ಶಾಲೆಯ. Please sit. Thank you. There is something I want to share. Last evening, I got a phone call from one of my old students saying, very innocent, quite innocent, "Teacher, tomorrow I'm going to attend the program. Where is the program?" I said, "In the school, auditorium." "The school is in the same place, no?" I said, "Pardon me?" "In the same school, there next to Bunch Hostel, there we go near that Court Road." "Yes, yes, it remains the same. You come there," I said. But so sweet of him, then he told me, "Teacher, I'm coming there after 20 years. Many of you have called me and you have told me I'm visiting my school after 15 years. Sanjit Naik is here. I do not know. He's come after 50 years. Probably. He's here now. I was waiting for him. Yes. Okay. Anyways, thank you everyone for your presence and cooperation to make this event a successful one. A few things I want to tell you. One, there are 2 photographs will be taken soon after my announcement. One, the executive committee. Soon after the executive committee, all students, those who are here, along with the teachers, somewhere here only we will have one group photo, right? Before that. Last but not the least. What next? Students, Uta, I heard someone. Yes, it's lunch time. Hungry kya? Yes. Who came here without breakfast? Bisi Uta. Lovely. Nice. Lunch will be served in the dining room in the basement. You can please proceed for lunch. Meanwhile, listen to me carefully. You all have come after many, many years. You can talk to your friends, meet your teachers, click some selfies, one with me also, please, and spend some quality time in your favorite campus. May God bless us all. The executive committee, please come up. The executive committee, please come up. To remain till the end, because many of you did not meet me. Yes.
you.